Dr. Nikki Kirk. I'm the Clinic Director at Parker Performance Institute. The primary focus for the INVICTA program are individuals who've experienced a traumatic brain injury and are suffering from the consequences of that. Now, maybe a one-off head injury or traumatic brain injury. It doesn't necessarily have to have been diagnosed. It just has to have been something which has occurred, which is presenting in a certain way, because that's what we typically work with. When INVICTA patients pass through the initial stage of vetting, they'll then have an opportunity to speak with myself and one of the other practitioners who will be involved in their care. Your first day will be very much an introduction to the team, an orientation with where we are and what the following 2 weeks of your life are going to look like and what they're going to entail, as well as our expectations of you and what your expectations should be of us as your healthcare team.
I think most of the time we try to set the expectation that we are just trying to be the wind in the sails of change to get them in the right direction, right? So although we hope to see some really big improvements within our 2 weeks, the biggest thing that we want to be is an advocate for them to have somebody to reach out to in the future. We do see some really positive change, oftentimes reduction in headache severity, intensity, frequency, or improvements in balance, better quality of sleep, whatever you have it. But the biggest thing is that we give them tools to then take home with them and continue to make these changes.
We're always trying to refine the process. How can we make this a better experience for them, but also how can we get better outcomes? How can we improve kind of the care that we're able to give in that 2 week time span? I think, from our perspective, if we can get significant relief in the clinic, significant improvement on some things, we want to be able to kind of maintain those changes, just like we talked about before. But I think also kind of reaching to where we have lots of the INVICTA program patients end up being kind of retired from the military or retired from service, or maybe we can get active individuals in here too, because then we can lean a little bit more on the performance side of things. That's where my kind of background lives. Love helping everybody that comes in the function, but can we get to where we're working on high performance, helping them continue to succeed in what they do, whether it be for the military or another organization.